Today on Newsbytes, Israel conflict escalation, keeping Trump off the ballot, and Biden is a leader with a vision. Stick around for these bites and more, all on today's Newsbytes. Okay, real fast, Halloween's just around the corner and candy prices are up 13% compared to last October, more than double the overall grocery inflation. Prices rose 14% last year too, so candy inflation has been high 2 Halloweens in a row. High cocoa prices due to droughts and poor weather in major growing regions are a major culprit, with sugar prices also at 12-year highs due to weather hurting crops in India, Thailand, and elsewhere. Other candy ingredients like peanuts and packaging are also getting more expensive. All right, here's the latest. Shani Louk, 22, was kidnapped by Hamas from Israel during the October 7th attacks. After over 3 weeks of hoping she could be saved, her family announced on Instagram she is dead. A bone from the base of her skull was found matching her DNA. The exact circumstances of her death, however, are unclear. She was shown alive after being kidnapped. Louk had German-Israeli citizenship but grew up in Israel. She was at the music festival at the time when she was kidnapped. Earlier, her mother said she received word Shani was alive but critically injured in Gaza. Okay, check this out. Netanyahu said today there will be no ceasefire in the Israel-Gaza conflict, even trying to win over Christian support. Watch.
I want to make clear Israel's position regarding a ceasefire. Just as the United States would not agree to a ceasefire after the bombing of Pearl Harbor or after the terrorist attack of 9/11, Israel will not agree to a cessation of hostilities with Hamas after the horrific attacks of October 7th. Ladies and gentlemen, the Bible says that there is a time for peace and a time for war. This is a time for war.
Okay, and here's the story. A Colorado court will rule on whether Trump is ineligible to run for president again due to the 14th Amendment. The trial, starting today, argues Trump engaged in insurrection by trying to overturn the 2020 election and inciting the January 6th Capitol attack. The 14th Amendment bars those involved in insurrection from future office. Trump's lawyers say he only engaged in protected political speech, with some saying the case is an effort by Democrats to steal elections and silence GOP voters. Judge Sarah Wallace, appointed by Democrat Governor Jared Polis, will rule over the case. All right, and this comes as Kamala Harris says that Biden is a leader with a vision for our future. Take a listen.
President Biden is a leader with a vision for our future. He has the ambition to meet the challenges of the moment here and around the globe, and he has the courage and skill to lead us forward, including on AI. And there are many ways to define the leadership of our president, Joe Biden. As even a quick review of his most recent victories makes clear.
Okay, Rainer Wendt, head of a major German police union, criticizes the government's asylum and refugee policy plans as inadequate. He says the plans are being falsely presented as a major shift, but will do little to actually curb migration issues. He says at current deportation rates, it would take over 80 years to deport all eligible migrants, about 50,000, during which millions more would arrive. Wendt says Interior Minister Nancy Faeser's vows to increase deportations are empty, since she lacks responsibility over deportations. He warns of social systems collapsing and political extremism rising if fair weather migration policies continue. Those are today's bites, which are on our website at Disclose.tv. Subscribe and leave those comments below.